Hello, in this video we're going to take a look at how best to bleed a radiator. Bleeding a radiator lets the air out, keeps the hot water in, and ultimately your home cosy. It's quite easy to tell when a radiator needs bleeding, as the top section will remain a lot cooler than the bottom. This happens because trapped air displaces the hot water that normally heats the radiator. This air gets released when you bleed your radiator, then the hot air will be able to flow freely when the air is released. To start bleeding the radiator, you firstly need to switch off your whole boiler. Now, armed with a cloth beneath, use a radiator key to slacken the air bleed valve. You'll find it located at one end, towards the top of the radiator, as seen here. Next, turn the key a half turn anti-clockwise, which will release the air. You should hear a hissing sound like this as this happens. As soon as the water begins to flow, close the air bleed valve by turning it back a half turn clockwise. Watch out, as the water may be both hot and dirty, so make sure the cloth is in position underneath and try not to over tighten the bleed valve. If your radiators still feel cold even when you've bled, you may have an airlock. And one way to tell if you do have an airlock is to feel the pipe leading to the radiator. If the pipe is hot, it is most likely to be an airlock. Try turning all the other radiators in your house off by switching the thermostatic radiator valve, otherwise known as TRV, to 0, apart from the one that you're trying to release, for about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the size of your system. And then try bleeding the problematic radiator again, just like I showed you before. If the problem still persists, it may be caused by the internal pin in the TRV, which regulates the water flow. This may have become stuck down in the closed position. To quick fix this situation, remove the TRV head by unscrewing it anti-clockwise like this, and pull the pin gently upwards with a pair of pliers. This should now hopefully help you get the best out of your home heating system.